Hello everybody and welcome to hole number 2, a par 4 in the Coastal Classic Tournament, a course of the Oasis. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. So let's go. Here we do want to play with a driver that gives us distance, and not as much distance, but still at least giving us 220 yards. I would say that the quarterback here would be the best option, especially if you are going to play with a power 2 or a power 3 ball. And that is what I also would suggest to play with. Power 2, power 3 ball, but I would say that Katana would be with a tailwind sort of wind, then I would go with the Katana based on the side spin 3. So, max side spin to the right, 2 bars of topspin, bouncing over the rough, trying to gain as much distance here on this fairway without risking getting the ball into the rough or the sand. 5% extra for the drive here from the second tee. You can play 10% as well, as it's, you can use a different elevation, get to the same type of outcome. I normally play this one 5%. And that is what gets me very nicely up there to the top. Once you are going to approach the pin, you're going to have to over adjust 10%, and there is where a power 2 ball minimum is very valuable, as if you're not having a power 2 ball minimum, then you will most likely have to overpower your second shot if you're not being absolutely super close to the rough line on top. Our opponent coming in a little bit hot here, but works beautifully. In the end, got a good bounce here to stay here on top. You don't have to use any special ball in this type of course, so it's very important that you're choosing the ball wisely here, because side spin now for the second shot is super valuable, and I do like to go with at least 4 bars of side spin to the right, because I do want to make sure that I'm not aiming that close to the rough line on the right. Giving myself a little bit of distance from the pin based on that we are having tailwind, and for some reason from the first bounce to the second bounce we're getting a very big push from the bounce here. It has always been like that on this hole, and that's why I'm aiming so extremely far away here from the pin. Nice shot though, and we're getting it very close, a little bit too short as well, as you can see there. So this was hole number 2 in the Coastal Classic Tournament, the course of the Oasis, which you can find on tour number 10. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and sign up on patreon.com/golfclashtommy for training sessions and text guides.